Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to THK Travel, where we are always embracing our journey. And this time, we headed north. We set sail on a 22-day Summer Solstice Alaska cruise aboard the Ruby Princess. Over the next 3 weeks, we explored 14 unforgettable port stops, cruising through glacier-draped fjords, charming coastal towns, and wild Alaskan frontiers, all under that glow of the midnight sun. From dog sledding in Seward to a journey through history in Skagway, we did it all and then some. In part one of this 3-part series, we will explore the port towns of Ketchikan, Wrangell, Haines, and Sitka. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated on our Alaska adventure. June 6th, Departure Day. We kicked off things with a comfy overnight stay at the Argonaut Hotel, right in the heart of Fisherman's Wharf. Seriously, the place was a gem. It was charming and cozy and just a stone's throw from the cruise terminal. It was definitely a perfect pre-cruise stay. Fast forward to embarkation morning, and let's just say Pier 27 in San Francisco is not exactly a 5-star welcome. While the views outside are great, the terminal itself doesn't have much of an interior waiting area, so we were lined up like many others. There was a line going all the way out to the Embarcadero with people with their luggage waiting for their turn to get inside. Not ideal, but everybody was in a really good mood, excited to get on the cruise, so it went by pretty quickly. And the best surprise was that we were upgraded from an interior stateroom to a balcony cabin, which was a total win. And trust us, if you're cruising Alaska, a balcony room is so worth it. Between the glaciers, wildlife, and those endless northern sunsets, we would have been seriously bummed in an interior. We may have been some of the younger faces on this sailing, but that didn't stop us. We grabbed a cocktail, we hit the deck, and we waved goodbye to San Francisco in style, sailing right under the Golden Gate Bridge as whales performed for us right out in the Gulf. Talk about a magical kickoff to our 22-day adventure. This vlog series focuses on the destinations, our 11 incredible Alaska port stops, and 4 breathtaking days of glacier viewing during this Alaska adventure. While we're sailing aboard the Ruby Princess, this isn't a ship review. So if you're here for detailed cabin tours and buffet breakdowns, this may not be your jam. Stop 1 on our Alaskan journey, Ketchikan. Known as Alaska's first city, this place totally lives up to the hype. Lush, quirky, and packed with history. Located along the Inside Passage, this coastal town offers a diverse range of experiences. Its landscape is defined by the lush wilderness that surrounds it. With Tongass National Forest, the largest temperate rainforest in the world, Ketchikan offers easy access to trails, waterways, and wildlife. The area's rich ecosystem brings countless opportunities for wildlife encounters, with eagles soaring overhead and the sights and sounds of the salmon runs drawing your attention year-round. Outdoor adventures are abound here, from kayaking through the serene waters to exploring the numerous trails that wind through the rainforest. Ketchikan's natural beauty is ideal for those seeking peace in nature, whether you're spending your time quietly birdwatching or discovering the hidden corners of the town on foot. After a day spent exploring, there's nothing like enjoying that fresh seafood Ketchikan is famous for. Locally caught salmon, halibut, and other delicacies await you on the town's waterfront restaurants, offering a true taste of the region. The cultural heritage of Ketchikan is just as rich as its natural surroundings. The town has long been home to indigenous communities, and their stories are beautifully reflected in the totem poles and art found throughout the area. Ketchikan's charm is also evident in the welcoming nature of its people. We skipped the pricey excursions and went full local, taking the public bus out to Totem Bight State Park. And for just a couple bucks, we got a scenic ride and access to a beautifully preserved piece of Tlingit heritage. Towering totems, peaceful forest trails, and zero crowds? Yes, please. Back in town, we wandered through the historic Creek Street, once a red light district, now a boardwalk of Alaskan charm. It's like stepping into a postcard. Salmon streams, colorful wooden buildings, and some seriously unique art. We found indigenous Star Wars artwork. Yep, you heard that right. Darth Vader meets Haida design? Absolutely awesome. And of course, we had to hit brewery stop number 1, Bawden Street Brewing. This spot is small but mighty. On-site brewed beers, friendly vibes, and a perfect place to refuel after a day of walking. Ketchikan came through with the perfect mix of nature, culture, and craft beer. On to the next port. Next stop, Wrangell, Alaska. This one's a hidden gem. It is one of the most historic communities in Alaska and is the only town in the state to have been ruled by 4 nations: the Tlingit, Russia, the United Kingdom, and the United States. It has the reputation as the friendliest little town in southeast Alaska. It is also one of the hardest working towns in the state. On a clear day, you can see the majestic snow-capped mountains of British Columbia to the north and east of Wrangell Island. Everyone in Wrangell was an unofficial greeter. We started the day with a stroll out to Petroglyph Beach State Historical Park. No need for a tour or a shuttle. It's just a short, easy walk from the port. Once there, we searched for sea glass along the shore and got a first-hand look at the ancient rock carvings etched into the coastal stones. Pretty amazing to see thousands of years of history just sitting there in the sand. And did we mention the deer on the beach? They were just doing their thing, casually walking around the shoreline like locals on a morning stroll. After beachcombing and exploring the outdoors, Tavia dove into the town's rich backstory at the Wrangell Museum. It's small, but packed with local treasures. Everything from Tlingit artifacts to stories of gold rush glory and the fur trade grit. Wrangell might be small, but it delivers big when it comes to authenticity and charm. This is the kind of place that reminds you Alaska isn't just scenery. It's a story. Welcome to Haines, Alaska, a quiet little town with a big personality and some of the most jaw-dropping backdrops we have seen yet. This town is cradled in a stunning glacier-carved landscape. The southeast rainforest gives way to interior tundra, creating in one place an uncommon mix of saltwater fjords and dry alpine meadows, sunshine and sea life, splashing whales and roaming wolves. We kicked things off with a visit to the American Bald Eagle Foundation. If you're even remotely into wildlife or just love seeing massive birds up close, this place is a must. Live eagles, educational exhibits, and a deep dive into the local ecosystem. After that, we stretched our legs in one of Haines's urban trails. Yes, urban, even in a very Alaskan sense. Paved paths that weave through a forest with some creeks and local neighborhoods on the fringe. A perfect way to slow things down and soak up the scenery. And of course, brewery stop number 2. We hit up Haines Brewing Company, a super chill spot with great beers and even better conversation. Shout out to the bartender. Turns out that she's from San Jose. It's always fun finding those little hometown connections when you're 1,500 miles from home. Haines might not be the biggest port on this trip, but it definitely was full of heart, history, and hops. Definitely a solid day well spent. All right, folks, welcome to Sitka. This town is stunning from the moment you step off the ship. The snow-capped peaks, the rich history, and more eagles than you can possibly count. We started the day with a quick ride on Sitka's public bus system out to Fortress of the Bear. This place is a sanctuary for orphaned bears, and it's seriously moving to see these giant creatures up close, living safely in this rehabilitative space. Brown bears, black bears, they were all there. From there, we ditched the bus and we hiked our way back to town on the Heart Lake and Thimbleberry trails. These trails are pure Alaskan magic, dense, green, and incredibly peaceful. It did rain a bit, but it definitely did not dampen our spirits. But definitely pack those walking shoes and maybe a snack. This was the first time we used our hiking poles, and we're really glad that we did have them. It's a hike that you'll want to take slow and enjoy every step. Next stop, the Alaska Raptor Center. This was a standout for us, another rescue and rehabilitation center, this time focused on birds of prey. The work they're doing is phenomenal, and the birds absolutely breathtaking. Bald eagles, owls, hawks, you name it. After that, we took a leisurely walk through Sitka National Historical Park, home to the towering totem poles with coastal views and a rich blend of that native and Russian history. It's one of those places that just make you stop and just take it all in. Sadly, we did not make it to a full brewery stop here, but we did get a chance to grab a drink at the Wheelhouse Bar right near the port. Super cozy. They had some awesome options from the Harbor Mountain Brewing Company, so technically we still kept to the beer streak alive. Sitka brought the perfect balance of wild, walkable, and wow. Between the bears, the birds, and the beers, it's a port we won't forget anytime soon. And that wraps up part 1 of our 22-day Summer Solstice Alaska cruise. 4 ports down and plenty more to come. From sailing under the Golden Gate to exploring quiet coves, hiking forest trails, and tasting local beers, this journey's already been packed with unforgettable moments, and the best part, we're just getting started. In part 2, we head deeper into the heart of Alaska. Think glaciers, gold rush towns, and maybe even more beers with a view. Make sure to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you don't miss the next leg of this adventure. Until then, keep chasing the sun and love your journey.